Hello there, it's Eliana Gilad, the founder of Voices of Eden, the Ancient Wisdom and Healing Music Institute, and welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday installment. Today I'd like to cover the top 3 actions that feminine leaders can take when they're going through a transition and going through a difficult time. Professional women and feminine leaders of the highest ilk and of daily regime give, but who gives to the giver? And so I'd like to share with you today 3 things that you could do to really help yourself, to make it through to the other side, to be who you truly are, to feel at ease within your skin and be calm no matter what's going on around you, such that you come out the other side stronger, transformed, and your life is in a totally different place. So the first action that you can take is counterintuitive. It's to stop. Now I know the intention is to be real proactive, to make it through the difficult time, and yet in the feminine approach to life, less is more and slow is fast. So the first action is to take out a little bit of time for yourself. 15 minutes, a 15-minute break in the middle of the day, particularly when you're at your most active and you've got the next to-do action on your to-do list and you're starting to feel that stop. And then there's a very, very simple action that you can take that doesn't even take minutes to do. It's rather a shift in your focus. So when you stop, if you can't do 15 minutes, do 5. Stop. Notice how your body is sitting in your chair. Like right now, you're taking the time to watch this video. So instead of having all of your focus in your mind of what the next thing to do is, first of all, stop looking at your cell phone or something else on the computer screen and focus your attention to your tailbone and to the center of the earth. There is that feminine energy, that magnetic pull that will bring you back from your monkey mind, chattering mind, and back in to the center of your feminine power. So try that right now. Notice where your focus is right now, and then just stop. Notice how the energy shifts, and you do that without doing a thing. You know, on a recent VIP session with a client of mine, I've never even met her. She lives overseas, and we work through the telephone. But she has been dealing with a very serious health condition that has challenged her being able to get outside and has been challenging her to be able to work and challenging her. She's a very, very active woman. And by simply stopping and taking time out for herself, she has been able to meet the pain that comes up with her chronic condition. And just this last week, she's been able to meet with her clients and meet with a beloved friend who came from overseas, who she was thinking that she would have to cancel that actual trip. So yeah, focus downwards. Just stop. Remember that less can be more and slow can be fast. the fastest, most direct route to any destination. Okay? Action number 2. When you're going through a difficult time, get yourself support. I know if you're a leader or an achiever, and many, many people count on you, that it feels like it's, well, it feels not like it's vulnerable, it feels vulnerable, and that maybe you're being a burden on other people, but you're not. It takes a true leader to recognize the need for help. So speak to a friend, or friends, or a mentor, or a coach, and get yourself help, because that objective bystander is there, a coach or a mentor who can help you see things that you can't see on your own. And when you have the support, particularly for your vulnerability, that your vulnerability is not a weakness, your vulnerability and your sensitivity is true power. And when you allow yourself to have that support, the person on the other side is going to be able to see things about you and for you that widen your horizon and widen your perspective. And you're a smart cookie. You know how to take the actions. It's more having the support and someone in your corner. So think, who do you know? Or who can you call? What mentor do you have, or a coach that you have whom you can call with whatever you're faced with right now, whatever challenge you're faced with. A recent client on an immersion that I gave, well, she received so much support on the immersion, but she was going through a divorce, and not a custody battle, but the kids, adult children, but there was a lot of tension between the children, and she was acting very much on her own behalf, and it took a lot of courage on her part. And the kids wanted her to come back, which was totally wrong for her. And by being able to share confidently, meaning not confidently like, I'm so confident, she wasn't confident at all, but confidently knowing that somebody's in her corner, we were able to find ways for her to clearly communicate with her adult children and with her soon-to-be ex, that she was able to keep the communication open between the siblings, keep the communication open with her daughter, and, well, with the ex-spouse, it's difficult, but what's most important is that her inner calm is allowing her to be a very, very positive mentor for her children, who are seeing a very strong woman be vulnerable and yet take very solid actions in the direction of her dreams and of her truth, such that her actions are speaking much louder than words. And having a mentor in her corner, particularly uh, we practiced a lot of her actual conversation with her adult children. And just yesterday I heard from her that her daughter actually reached out to her and said, "Thank you, Mom. It's really uncomfortable. I don't like this at all. It's so uncomfortable, but I really, really respect what you're doing for yourself, and that gives me courage to be true to myself." Wow. And the third action is to get yourself the support of a community. Go out with your friends. Take time to go out. And if you don't have time to go out, find an online community. Or I'm sure you've got a friend or two or three that you could actually go out with and forget about what you're dealing with in your everyday with the difficult situation. Because those friends are a support. And if you don't have friends who can really mirror you at the level that you need to be mirrored, well then get yourself some new friends. Excuse me. And find yourself a support group. And there are so many different kinds of support groups. Really, really important that you get the support for yourself. Excuse me, I'm going to get the support of something to drink. I swallowed down the wrong tube. Here, I'm going to, right now, go back down to the center of the earth and model something for you. There. I swallowed something down the wrong tube. You see, there's a tear coming down my eye right now. But instead of stopping, I mean, you can still hear that something is coming up in my throat. But what I'm doing is that I'm going down. I'm stopping. Not the video. I hope that by my showing up in this way, it's mentoring for you, how you can make it through a difficult time. I'm not stopping this video. It's okay to be imperfect. It's okay. You are so wonderful just how you are right now, even going through whatever you're going through. And in times of transition, as we're all going through now, there are so many challenges. And it's time to show up as you truly are, imperfect, beautiful, powerful you. Get yourself community. And if you don't have it or you would like support, you come to our Facebook group and we welcome you around the well at facebook.com Healing Voice. And I also this month I am offering to 5 people complimentary breakthrough sessions to help you gain clarity, and you are welcome to avail yourself of that. I'd be more than happy to be of help to you and see you and hear you for who you truly are, and so that we can help you to take your next step on that way to confidence and clarity on the other side of your transition, because the transition and the challenge is here to help, not to stop you. And when you're seen and heard for who you truly are, when you see and you hear yourself for who you truly are, only good will come. Only good will come. Don't stop before your miracles. Do yourself a favor and trust where you are, even if it's uncomfortable. Birth is messy. No one ever said expansion was easy or painless, but the suffering, that's your choice. So please do something kind for yourself today, because you truly, truly deserve it. And if you're interested in taking advantage of one of the breakthrough sessions, there's a link below. It's voicesofeden.com/breakthrough. And see you next week.